Sisterhood in Islam is manner of approach, the way we correct each other.
Yeah, Allah is Ghafur Rahim. But I also tell people Allah is Shadidul Iqab.
Hello everyone, so this is my first February event and it was lit. See, if you're a lady in Kano, make sure you don't miss the next event that is going to come up, I think after Ramadan. And this video is actually a week before the event. We came here looking for a venue. Okay, after all that, we found a place and we left. The event was set to start by 1 p.m. See, our punctual people, others didn't show up on time, but by 2 we started an hour late. We did a little hula hoop while we were waiting for 2 p.m. and then we started the event.
Yes, I'm just a student level 400 pharmacy.
My name is Aisha Muhammad. I'm a student studying nutrition and dietetics.
My name is Khadija Awal. I just graduated. I studied medical lab science.
My name is Alabi Asira and I'm a baker. I'm a student and I do graphic design for.
I'm studying physiotherapy. So my dream goal is that I want to open a gym for like women only, like so that we can be comfortable without the guys there.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Sarah, also studying physiotherapy, and I'm also into baking.
A founder of Sharabi and a cosmetic formulator.
Also into content creation. I create content based on reflections, wisdom.
Very passionate about education, and my dream is to open a school that is mostly centered on the child, inshallah.
I'm studying agricultural economics and extension. I'm a female photographer.
Umar by name. I'm still a student studying nutrition and dietetics.
So it's nice to meet you all.
And you're also history. I'm also a baker, the co-founder Lubzis Confectionery.
I studied BSc Ed Chemistry, and actually I won't say I'm jobless. I have other things doing.
My name is Khadija Sala Adamu, and I'm a medical lab scientist. Okay, I'm not a graphic designer, but I'm also into business.
So I'm also a private practice physiotherapist.
My name is Husna Salisu. I'm currently a student.
Okay, Bits of Maria, which is related to videos in the Neke. There's Islamic content, lifestyle.
Actually, I am a writer. I write a little.
My name is Khadija Ahmad Elias. Mini introduction I'm going to give about what Banat Wa Bas is. I think akwai a mini description there. It's just a platform, a female-based platform. What we're going to do it is that we have, like, if you're interested, there is a group on WhatsApp we created, and you're going to be fundraising. I hope you're going to help us share it with people, and you can join us. Ranan da za a distribution. Anyone can join. You can join. We go and distribute. Shikenan komai inshallah dai. Not only the dunya stuff, not only the fun. We also plan for the akhirah. We also do all of that together, and inshallah we make it to Jannah together.
Hello, my name is Sauda Kabir Adamu.
And most people know me as Red, USA, S. And I do mandala. It's a form of art. And so we'll just still make it as interactive as possible. And before we proceed, I would like to have one or two answers from you people. If you hear the term sister, what comes to your mind? What do you think sister is? When they say sister, the moment they say sister to you, what comes to your head? Who wants to go first? A sister's Muslim, okay. When you hear the word sister, you think, Muslim. Okay. Okay. What of you? I want us to touch, there's a lot of things to touch when it comes to sisterhood. And I want to say this, Sister Johanna is going to take the Islamic parts. Like she'll give you all the hadiths and the ayahs and the stories, inshallah. Me, I'll just go purely on cruise and vibes. Basically, I'll go purely on experience that I have had, people around me have had, and I'm sure some of us can relate and add our own. I'd like it to be as interactive as possible, inshallah. So, without further ado, let's start. I want to talk about greeting in Islam. Greeting is one of the, when I say pillar, I don't mean it like pillars of Islam the way we know them, but it's still one of the foundations of Islam. Saying assalamu alaikum to each other is one of the beauties I have come to learn and appreciate about Islam. Because sometimes I might feel super down, like I'll be very sad and devastated. Do you understand? So like from my experience, I have been to places. I'm not saying I've traveled a lot or I'm one important person. As sisters, that apprehension, that fear, that wall that we create around other sisters. The moment you go to a place that you don't know somebody, you're already judging the person, fearing that they don't judge you. You're like, she looks very proud, she looks very pompous. You get that kind of thing. You're careful of what to tell her, you're cautious of what words to use, to the extent that sometimes you actually end up being the one that is being proud and judgmental. You're already judging her that, I have heard a lot about her. In kika ganta tana ji kaman ta bu kowa ko kyau take tunanin tana da shi my name is this and that. But then that greeting is very important. So I want us to really look at that greeting as what we are going to talk about, not just sisterhood. We need to learn approach. We need to learn how to warm up to people before we just attack them. Our society has been westernized, and to be honest, there isn't much we can do about it but hold on to Islam very tight, because Islam knows about all of this. Islam has taught us about every change that will come. There is no new change that will come that if you really search deep in Islam, that like you will not find lesson on how to approach it. Talk about concept of minding our business. What does minding your business mean in Islam? Okay.
But that doesn't mean we shouldn't pay attention to things that we really need to pay attention to.
Okay,
in our society nowadays, everybody is so into minding his business that we don't pay attention to anybody's business. Exactly.
When we think of minding your business in Islam, they say, wala tajassasu, and then leave tarkuhu ma la ya'nihi. You know, like Westernly, the way Western people have taught us, mind your business. The way somebody will look at you, they say, you say something, they'll be like, mind your business. What do you think that means? I looked at me and she was like, oh, Musalma, yo, ki shiga kaman musulma cikakkiya. Gobe sai kaman baki yadda da musuluncin ki ba. When people wear hijab, if it's not, people don't know what hijab really is. They just think it's the material itself. They don't know that hijab applies to even guys on how they lower their gaze. Hijab is all about everything, the way you walk, the way you talk, it's not just about dressing. You can dress in hijab, niqab, socks, hand gloves, and still not be properly hijabbed. Yeah. Hijabatized, thank you very much. Do you understand? And I'm not saying that, because let me give you another scenario. I've also been in a situation, like when I was in my level 2, where somebody was like, kun san duk masu sa hijaban nan munafikai ne. abinda sai ki ga sun sa hijabi daga ƙasa daga sama har ƙasa, amma abinda suke yi marasa hijabi ba zai yi ba. Kun san ma haka karuwai hijabi suke sa, haka suke ɗaukar mutane. And in prayer I'm like, Ya Rahman, this exam, Ya Rab, this exam, let me pass it. It's finally, I don't want to come back, you know? Am I being sincere to myself? Yup. And I cannot fight.
You know, it can come out of place of arrogance too. Yes. Over humility is a thing. Maybe you think.
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أما بعد yake so ya san anyone that wants to learn more about this topic, kin saka mu a hanya, you just go and research on it, and not only the research, ba abin da muka koya a nan din ba. Let's try and put it in practice. What actually abin da ya jawo hankali na akan Banat Wa Bas was like, tun da daɗewa, I'm not used to people, I'm not that extrovert, I'm not good at social activities and all of that. But if you look at our relationship between women, sai kiga ba shi da kyau. Yanzu idan ka ɗauka duka ma'anan, ko let's say majority of girls, women yanzu, sai ga the people we confide in are not girls. Sai ga ana best friend ɗina namiji ne. Idan abu kake nema, idan abu kake nema, ko kana neman a maka wani abu a taimake ka, ko anything namiji kake guduwa, because in ka nema mace, she has another friend that she trusts, and ni na rasa wannan masifan ko yaya, you trust this person and you know that she trusts you, but you end up telling someone else about wannan abin da kuka yi ku biyu. It happens about maza an suka haɗu ba wanda ya san wani. Dan uwa, bros, chairman, how you dey? Su gaggaisa abin su, a wuce wajen ko me za su yi.
And nothing holds.
And nothing. Also, people used to say this, وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. And Allah ya ce me, وَلَا تُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. Everything there is opposite of that. In ka ce Allah mai rahama ne, shadidul iqab. In ka ce Allah ya yi min ni'ima in faɗa, za a tambaye ka wannan ni'imar. Sai an tambaye ka ita. So, akwai wallahi, wata ta mun cotton verse, and it was
stop our kids from marrying a particular tribe because this person is not your tribe. It has happened to me a whole lot of time. We find ourselves doing it unconsciously. Like even amongst my friends, I have people that tell me, okay, ke ba Bahaushiya bace. Like, okay, we can't ba ki gane ba. Like, imanin ki bai kai namu ba. Someone has told me that. So we end up hurting ourselves. And okay, we end up sinning and hurting our children too. Because
being a sister in Islam is one of the many blessings that comes from acceptance of the true path of Allah. It is also a responsibility that we have as members of the Muslim Ummah.
Once you stimulate the scalp and so on with blood circulation, then you definitely have hair growth. So talking about the next thing is, as we are not talking about the general hair types, so when we are talking about hair here, I'm talking about the African hair, the Nigerian kind of hair, the natural things. I love it. To understand and take care of your hair, you have to love it. Yeah, true. So the first thing is just love your hair, because this is what Allah has given you, and it's part of self-care. You have to appreciate what you have been given. Your hair is not like that flying type of hair maybe, but so you have to appreciate it. You might break your comb and you have a lot of hair breakage. So that's what I mean by understanding your hair heat. You have to shampoo properly and deep condition. That's very, very important.
So what about that split end?
Split ends, the only solution is to
cut it.
It's still like a couple yao. But my hand is where my talent is at.
So you rather use your leg?
Fine. Ha! I want to travel. Then I have to find a partner that will be pushing me every time.
No, don't worry, there's technology. The chair will be carrying you.
So
she has not answered.
Ask somebody.
No, answer. You must answer. One question per person.
Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
Choose one now.
Just pick one, even if you're not
See,
sure.
if you lose your leg, you can genetically modify it.
Exactly.
Oh, I remember.
Let me lose the leg.
Only one.
Okay.
I mean.
Alright, the next one.
Another be bowed.
So you can you guys laugh. Now, not even wait. I'd rather be bald. You rather be bald?
We will.
Whoever I'm marrying, I'll tell him that. Very weak. Okay, would you rather burn to death or freeze to death?
Freeze one.
Who has never ridden a horse? Raise your hand.
Daga su za mu fara. Ah, da yawa.
So that's the end of the game. I hope you have fun. Maria, thank you. You bring your baby next time. Zomu, how do I YouTube? Everybody, just beat up Maria. You did not introduce yourself.
Someone said I should go for Pampers advert because I'm short.
No worry.
Zance.
Maria, you two guys should follow her. Beats of Maria.
Pictures, oh. Pictures.
You see the cake, the cinnamon roll, everything was really on point. These are some of the pictures we took. I had to end this video here because it's going to take a lot of, actually the video was about 1 hour 15 minutes, but I had to compress, I had to be shortening it to be 18 minutes so that it will not just be too long. Oh yeah, our faces. And these are some of the comments on IG. You should also follow the page at Banat Wa Bas. Thank you for watching.